Hi my lovies and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression video and it's going to be on a foundation, and I normally would start off my face bare, but I wanted to kind of show you what the foundation looks like just as it's been applied, and then I'm going to go and apply the foundation. So the foundation we're talking about today is the Ordinary foundation, and this is the coverage foundation from the Abnormal Beauty company, or they're made by, what's it called, Decium? Yeah, Decium. They also make a couple of other products, and I know the Ordinary is quite a popular brand at the moment. They offer amazing skincare and different things like that for really affordable prices, and they've now brought out a foundation, so everybody was asking me to review this. This foundation costs like €6 or something like that, and I bought it from the Decium website. I will link that down below. Currently, they're not taking any orders, so right as I'm making this video, they're not taking any more orders. This foundation was hella hard to get. I mean, I was on like a waiting list of like something like 25,000 people or something ridiculous. It was crazy. I ended up getting the serum or the light coverage one as well, and I will try that out in another video if you are interested. Not really a whole lot of information about it online, and I think it's just because the brand, The Ordinary, the Decium group, they don't spend an awful lot of money on their marketing. They spend more of the money actually on the ingredients in this product, and not so much even on the packaging or anything like that. But I quite like the packaging because it's quite sleek. It comes in a plastic bottle with a plastic lid with a pump, and I'm happy out with it. It is very exciting because I think this is one of the best shade kind of ranges available in a foundation. I've never seen so many shades, and the way that the shades are marketed towards people is great because they're quite self-explanatory. They have a very fair category, and it starts with 1.0p, which is a pink undertone foundation. Then you've got 1.0 neutral and 1.0 neutral with silver highlights. So you can see kind of the way they describe it. Then you've got the fair category, the light category, light and medium, which is probably what I should have went with, but I went with the medium category, and I ended up picking up 2.1y, which is yellow undertones, and it's a medium shade. Now it looks fine on my skin right now. I'm okay because I'm slightly tanned. I'm not as tanned as I was when I purchased this. So if I wasn't tanned and in my right mind, I probably would have picked 2.0 YG, which is the light medium yellow undertones with golden highlights. I probably would have got that one, or the 2.0 neutral, which is the light medium neutral. Now it goes all the way up to very deep, so you've got deep and very deep, which is amazing because I find there's never that many foundations for very light skin and never that many foundations from very dark skins from the same brand, and I hate that because I feel like when I talk about a foundation, not everybody can purchase it and try it out for themselves. So I'm very happy to say they have very light and very deep foundation shade, so that is excellent. That's all I kind of want to say about the foundation right now. Like I said, there is very few claims. Even on the box it doesn't say, it just says it's a high coverage creamy foundation that softens undesirable hues. That's all it says. Like, it doesn't say huge things. There is an SPF of 15 in it. Anyway, this is my first impressions. I'm gonna go into actually applying it on my skin, and we'll talk more about it later on. Okay, to start guys, I'm going to apply some primer to the right side of my face, and I'm taking the Hangover RX from Too Faced. Love this primer lately. It's like one of my favorite, and I always apply primer just to one side of my face just to see how the foundation performs throughout the day. I'm oily, so I want to know, can the foundation hold up on its own or does it need a primer? So obviously the foundation is The Ordinary, and I'm in the shade, or I picked up the shade 2.1Y. I'm definitely not going to match this because I bought this early in the summer when I knew I'd be getting a tan, and it's already like looking way too dark on me. My tan has disappeared, but we're gonna see how we get on anyway. I'll figure something out. So let's try this and see how we get on. The pump does lock, so that's great if you are traveling. Okay, so that's what the shade I have looks like. It's quite yellow, and like I said, we don't know if it's gonna match. I'm gonna do a beauty blender on one side. This beauty blender is fit for the bin, so I think it's going in the bin after this video. So yeah, the shade is definitely too dark for me. Definitely be nice when I have a bit of a tan, but we'll get away with it. We'll see what we can do. So that is one application of that using the beauty blender. I'm going to apply with a brush on this side. I'm applying with the brush this side. I'm getting a little bit more coverage. One of the things I hate about buying foundations online, I know they describe their range quite well, but it's honestly way too dark. That's one application of this foundation. Obviously the colour is a teeny bit too dark for me, or probably a lot too dark for me. I don't know, I'll have to look back in the footage. I'm not crazy about how the foundation is going on my face. I feel like if you had acne or if you had large blemishes, this is gonna struggle to cover them. I mean, I have a spot on my chin that's just a little bit red and I can still see it. Now, bearing in mind I only have one layer on my face right now. So I'm just gonna build up the layer of that just to see can I get any more kind of coverage from it. Like on the Beauty Blender side, getting a little bit more coverage, which is good. And like I said, I have a spot on my chin. It's probably not evident on camera, but I can see it here in person, and it's just struggling a little bit to cover it up. It is approximately, it's just 10:32 there in the morning, and I kind of started applying this around 10 o'clock. So we will see how we get on throughout the day. As normal, I will do interval kind of drop-ins to see how it's sitting on my skin. Right now the foundation shade is just miles too dark for my skin, but I'm hoping that maybe with concealer and stuff I can fix all that. I'm in natural lighting currently, so this is what it looks like in natural lighting. I don't have studio lights or anything like that, so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. But yeah, I'll come back in a little bit and we'll see where we're at. Hey guys, I'm back. I've applied all my products to my face, and I just kind of want to give like a brief like lowdown of how everything went on my skin. I'm pretty impressed with the foundation, how it looks in person. It's quite nice. I ended up applying concealer and stuff like that, and it kind of blended it all into my skin, so it looks a little bit better. Part of my face, I took my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Golden Medium. To bronze up my skin, I took my Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, I was gonna say from Hoola. California blush, that's what I'm wearing on my cheek. On my eyes, I'm wearing the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and on my lips, I am wearing Jordana's lip liner in Cabernet, and I'm wearing my Lipland, my favorite, oh my god, this is actually like my favorite liquid lipstick, and I don't even like liquid lipsticks all that much, but it's Montenegro from Lipland. This foundation is not in any way patchy or anything like that. I didn't find a huge difference between the primed and unprimed side, you know, applying it or anything like that. There wasn't a huge difference. I'm not noticing any difference now between like seeping in or anything like that into my skin, nothing. My concealer and powders and everything went on top of it lovely, very, very nice. The colour, as you can see, is definitely toned down a little bit. It's not quite as orange as it was before, and I think it kind of matches me a little bit better now. It's only just gone 11:15, so this foundation is not on my face an hour yet. I'm gonna go about my day, film a couple more videos, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey guys, so I'm just back from my next update. It is currently 6 minutes past 1, but 5 past 1, you know, you get it. I don't really have too much to say at this point. It's not transferring or anything like that. Now, I haven't done too much for it to transfer, you know, I haven't been touching my skin or anything like that. It looks nice in the viewfinder. Looking at it up close now in the mirror, it's not sinking into any of my pores. It's not making me look textured. I definitely don't look oily, and like I said, it's 5 past 1, so this is 3 hours in. I'm not looking any way, shape or form oily. We will see how we get along. Right now, I think it's lovely. I will catch up with you guys later on and we'll see how we're looking then. Okay guys, I hope you can see me because it's actually gone very, very sunny, and I'm just doing my 8-hour update, so it's just gone 6:30. It's not looking too bad, to be honest. Now, I did wear my glasses and it's rubbed off slightly around my nose. I don't know if you can see that there on camera. Other than that, it's not looking really oily or anything like that. I definitely do need to powder though. However, I would need to powder with any foundation at this hour of the day. It's seeped a tiny bit into like little lines around my mouth, like smile lines and stuff, and a tiny bit in between my brows, and like that it's come off a little bit around my nose, but it's not the worst looking foundation at this hour of the day. I am going to take my Stay Matte pressed powder from Rimmel and just blot it. Now, I have noticed that the spot that was on my chin is starting to protrude out again. So again, if you had acne or large spots or blemishes or anything that you really wanted to cover up, I feel like this is going to wear off around those areas, and it's going to a hair in my mouth. Ugh. I was eating a wrap and it's kind of rubbed off just a little bit in the corners of my mouth. No difference between primed and unprimed side, you can see that. Pretty much all I want to say at this time. The next update will be my final update, and I'm probably going to do it around 9 o'clock, so it'll be 8, 9, 10, about 11 hours of wear, so I will talk to you then. Okay guys, it's officially the end of the day. It's 8:37 right now. So I'm just finishing this up before I go and watch Love Island, and I thought I'd come back and talk to you a little bit about how the foundation is wearing on my skin right now. I think it looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks amazing. I've seen complete and utter mixed reviews of this online, so some people absolutely loving it, some people absolutely detesting it. I think I'm in the side that's really, really, really liking it anyway. I'll need to try it out a few more times before I know if it's going to be like holy grail or anything like that. But it's 10 hours on my face and I think it looks relatively good, especially me being oily. It's 100% suitable for my skin type. I know we've done like first impressions before in the past and my skin has looked atrocious this many hours in, whereas I think it still looks really, really, really good. I have noticed a little bit of seepage, you know, into like fine lines and things like that in between my brows, and wearing off around the nose. That's kind of like the main issue. I have noticed like a tiny bit of fading here, not really so much there. This is the prime side and I'm not noticing that there was a huge difference between priming and not priming. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy or anything like that on my skin, even though I did powder like what, 3-4 hours ago. I'll have to get the right shade. Like, I don't know, looking at it now at this hour of the day, it looks okay on my skin, like, and it looks okay in person. It seems to blend and match me, and it matches my hands. I've no self tanner on, this is just my natural color. It seems to match okay, but I possibly will just go down a shade because I'll want it to match me more in the winter as well. So that is an up close of the foundation. Like, obviously I don't have flawless skin, but you can see that it looks relatively good on my skin. It's not overly heavy or cakey. It looks quite well. I like it. All my products have sat on it really, really well. Nothing has faded. You can see what I'm talking about, the separation just over my nose of the foundation and just from where my glasses were sitting. I think that's kind of one of the only things that I kind of have negative to say about it. And then in between my brows it did seep in a little bit, and just here as well, but that's the same as it was like a couple of hours ago. This is one of the most affordable foundations I think I own at $6.50 or whatever it was, and I think it is an amazing, amazing foundation. It's definitely something that you can wear on a day-to-day basis. It's quite lightweight. If you do have any dry patches and you have tried this out, or if you've dry skin, please let others know in the comment section down below what you thought of it and how you got on with it. For me anyway, I quite like it and I will definitely be using it again. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please let me know if there's any other videos that you want me to film, or what other reviews or first impressions you want me to do. Obviously I'm going to do the serum one. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.